Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be seeing what's coming in for you for March 2026. These readings are for my subscribers and my followers. I connect better to your energy that way. At the end, I will be pulling from my name deck. If you would like your name added, you can do so by becoming a Patreon member. Information on how to become a member is down in my description box. We will be using my Romance Angel for your love portion, my Wisdom of the Night Oracle deck for both readings, and my Owl Tarot for both readings as well. We will start off with money messages and then get into your love portion. If you would like a personal reading, check out my description box below. There you'll find access to all my socials. Now let's dive in and see what messages Spirit has for you today. If there's a particular energy that you would like to focus on when it comes to your love reading, so like new love, current love, exes, comment below. I do take those into consideration, and after you comment, the next month that comes, I will focus on that energy. Okay, majority will rule though, so depending on who like the most sorry, words are escaping my mind right now. Depending on if like the majority want to have a reading done about their ex, like whoever the majority is, and the situation, that is what I will read. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Leo. What is coming in for my Leo babies? These messages are timeless, so when you find it is when you're supposed to hear it. High Priestess of Fire, meditation. Ooh, okay. I do feel like new ideas are coming in for you. A new spark is what I heard. And these like ideas are going to be able to flow more freely if you decide to do meditation. That could help. They're showing me like meditating in the bath or even when you shower. Success, yeah. If you have like writer's block kind of deal, like artist block kind of deal, just like trying to create something, some kind of block up, I feel like meditation is going to help you in regards to this. They are bringing up Mercury retrograde and how right now is the time to relax and release and take things easy, slow. Don't be too hasty on making your choices. It is calling you to focus in on what you want. I feel like this will actually help you gain clarity and focus if you decide to meditate and actually take the time out of your day to, you know, really tune into yourself and what ideas could spark up. This is also a good time to hear from your guides, is what they're saying. We have belonging. Notice how it did land on success. I feel like when that fell, I felt like, I heard that your spirit guides are saying that this is like the path that is meant for you. The path that's chosen for you. Okay. We have Grove. Yeah. A lot of like alone energy and getting right in your head, taking things slow, just getting in your energy. We have Cycles. Okay. So it feels like it's just talking about like the timing of what you're going through when this is all happening. It's happening for a reason, for you to move into a new chapter. Anything else? Trapped. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to find like a solution to your problem. You may feel trapped at work, like you can't like break free, you can't get the new ideas. So they're just saying like meditation will help bring new ideas about for you to use in your career, finances, whatever you're doing, projects, you know. Okay, so the numbers we have are 5, 25, 39, 17, 41, 21, 37, and 34. We also have 3, 7, 3 again, 8, 12, 5, 7, 10, and 1. Okay. Any of those numbers could be important to you. Okay, so we're going to get into the tarot and see what they have to say. Okay, owls, tell me what Leo needs to hear. My Leo babies. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Leo. Make sure to check out your other placements too. That way you can watch other videos on my channel. All my videos pertain to Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Spirit. Something new, yeah. See, something new is trying to come in. Notice how it was upside down. There is a little bit of a delay right now because I feel like you're working a lot. I feel like your mind is too busy. It needs to slow down. Like I said, during this time, there's supposed to be like rest. Thinking things through, clarity coming through and everything, but it can't happen if you're consistently doing something. So it's time for you to take like a break, you know, not go so hard and allow these ideas to come to you, because I feel like they're saying when you're spending so much of your physical energy towards something, you're not able to focus in on that energy and let your mind and your like intuition come through. It's because you're so worn out from like the day-to-day stuff that you're not able to allow your intuition to have any, like, you're showing me like a battery, like the battery is going low, like you don't have enough energy to produce those thoughts that you need in order for you to figure this information out for this new beginning to happen. Yeah, see, charge, full force. I feel like you have like a lot of energy, and I feel like they're just saying, hey, calm down for a minute. That way you can think clearly about what needs to happen. You may need to walk away from something. If there's like a lot of drama going on in your life, those could actually be blocking this new beginning from coming in. Anything that's taking like an excessive amount of energy, I feel like you need to walk away from. Because you're focusing on other things that are not helping you. You're focusing on things that are taking your energy, and your energy is supposed to be used in this thing that is supposed to be like your life path situation. Whatever project or whatever you're supposed to be focusing on, it's not getting any attention because you're focusing on other things. Yeah, see, there's a block up. Notice how it landed on the Fool. This is all about new beginnings. There's a block on your new beginning because of this. See, Queen of Pentacles. This is something that's going to be very like nurturing to you. It's going to give you wealth. It's going to give you, you know, money, funds, and all that kind of stuff. So it's blocking your pentacle from coming in, this new beginning from coming in. Once you start turning that around and putting that energy towards yourself and like what you really want to do, that's when you're going to be able to step into this. But until then, this block is going to stay up. So you got to be careful. They are saying, they're reminding me of the magician right here. Notice how he has like a wand in his hand. It's reminding me of like a magician, kind of like Mickey Mouse, with the wand. But it's like, what you focus on is what you're going to manifest into your life. So if you're focusing on other people's problems, yeah, you're helping them, but you're not helping yourself. So you're not putting any energy into what you want to create. So it's making it where that is not going to get done. There's going to be a delay with that. We have conflict right here. I feel like a lot of people are coming at you. Notice how they all have wands. I feel like you're, again, focused on so many things that you're not putting your focus where it really matters, on what you really want. You're too focused on everything else. I also want to say everybody else's problems too. You might actually help other people a lot. Yeah, putting you in hangman energy. See, with your intuition. See, your intuition isn't able to come through for it to help you on this project or whatever like direction you're trying to go through with your blessings and stuff. because you're too focused on other people's problems. So it's putting you in hangman energy. So yeah, this is blocked. But notice that once this goes to right up, like upright, this is going to get canceled out. This hangman energy is going to get canceled out. You're going to go on this new beginning, and that's when you're going to be able to take charge and go forward, because your intuition is going to be leading you in which direction you need to go. You have a decision to make. Yeah. Yeah, you have a decision to make. You can't just go ahead and give just a little bit to this dream that you're trying to create for yourself. You can't just give a little to it. You have to actually give your all to it in order to manifest it faster. Otherwise, it's going to be a more of a delay. You have a decision to make on this. Once you make that decision to actually put your energy towards yourself and your career, whatever project you're trying to work on, that's going to bring you money in. That's when the time's going to change, and then that's when you're going to see a huge improvement in your finances. Anything else? These people are just going to hurt you, so just be careful. It's hurting you right now. You may not even know because you're just trying to help. See, it's making you go slow towards your finances, your financial wish. It's going slow. These people are hurting your progress, so just be cautious on that. You have a new passionate beginning that's ahead for you, but this passionate beginning could be getting hurt because you're not taking the steps needed because you're focused on everyone else's crap. Yeah, see, your happiness is on hold, is what I'm getting on this. Until you walk away, your happiness is going to be on hold. You're not going to feel the full fulfillment out of this because you're focused on other things right now. You need to be committed. You need to be committed to yourself and what you want. You need to be more logical, head over heart. I don't feel like you know that these people, it's like your intuition's probably telling you, yeah, these people could be like delaying my progress, but I really care about them and I really want to help them. And it's like you don't see the harm that's doing to you yet. I feel like in the future you could see it. But I do feel like ultimately you're a good person, and I feel like you just want to help, you know, but in the long run it's not benefiting you. And I'm not trying to make it sound like, oh, you should be selfish or anything, but the thing is if they're not helping you, they're hindering you. It's okay to help every now and then, but to give all of your energy towards something that's not giving you anything back, that's actually like popping up like childhood wound kind of deal, people pleasing, trying to help others instead of helping yourself, which is not good. You need to set those boundaries for yourself. Spirit is wanting you to grow from this. Spirit is wanting you to see what is going on, seeing the bigger picture. I feel like you're so busy trying to help other people, you're not seeing exactly what's going on. Meditation might help you on that too. Sitting back and actually like focusing in on like, why is this taking so long to, grow? It's because I'm so focused on everyone else's problems and not focused on my own, So once you start putting more work into your situation, you'll be able to see your ships come in faster. Yeah, you'll be able to move more smoothly in the direction that you're wanting. There's your Leo card. Yep. And the manifestation. Yeah, that's the Magician. Again, with the wand, you're manifesting all this. So it just depends on what direction you want to go in. Do you want to keep on delaying it? Do you want to fall deeper into a hole? Especially if like you're worried about funds and finances and everything. Once you put that power back into you, I feel like it'll be better. Lionsgate portal could also be important, is what they're saying. You might feel more in your energy during that time. Or maybe that's when like the manifestation is finally going to start. Like you're going to see, they're saying productivity. But also you're going to see like progress going towards like whatever you're wanting. But yeah, ultimately you are the magician in your life. You're able to call in whatever you want to call in. It's completely up to you. You just have to make sure you put those boundaries up for anyone who is trying to take from you. It's okay to give, but when you're over giving too much, then it becomes a burden onto your shoulders. And you got to let it go, or at least put in some boundaries so that you're not completely exhausting yourself towards other people. You're helping yourself too. Okay. This is one of your lessons. Okay. But we have Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, Leo times 2. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for this. Again, only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't ever try to force anything to fit. You'll know if this is your reading because, like I said, you feel kind of like exhausted. At the end of the day, you've helped everyone else, but you haven't helped yourself. So that's the main takeaway from it. You'll know if that's your reading. But yeah, let's see what pops out for you. Okay, Spirit. Think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. The order they pop out is the order they will be answered, okay? Okay, Spirit. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, shadow work needs to be done. Go into nature to ground yourself. Leo, again, you gotta step into that power. You could be a mom. You could be focused on everyone else's well-being but your own. That's a very typical motherly duty that we experience in life as mothers. We normally, 9 times out of 10, mothers, even fathers too, but we always put others in front of our own needs. And that's something that we got to be careful about, because then it digs us a big hole and we have to climb out of it. And depending on how big the hole is, like, it could take years to actually get back on the track. It's important to show ourselves self-love just as much as we're showing everyone else love. Okay. So 12-12, self-identity, stepping into power and purpose. This is about discovering yourself and, again, your self-purpose in your soul journey. What you're supposed to be doing in your life in regards to your career, your money, your finances, even just your passions, But I feel like you're still trying to figure that out. It's a little hard, though, because, again, your energy is spread everywhere to all these different people, and you need to start bringing that, calling back in your energy and focusing on, like, okay, what's my personal goals, and go out and try to achieve those. Write down a goal list on what you need to do to get to that goal. New beginnings are ahead for you. We have 10-10 hope. What you're trying to manifest is coming closer. Cancer could be important. You could have a Cancer cusp. Cancer is July and June. Shadow work needs to be done. Again, people pleasing, I feel like, is an issue. Put other people first above yourself. Like, you got to show yourself, like, self-love. You can't just allow yourself to let yourself go just because you're focusing on everyone else. So just keep that in mind. We do have April, so that's Aries and Taurus. This is a test for you. Taurus energy popped up again. That is April and May. Aquarius could be important. January and February. Again, you could be a mother. We have 111, intuition, trust your gut and listen to your heart. November could be important. That is Sagittarius and Scorpio. Go into nature to ground yourself, meditate, cleanse yourself, cleanse your energy, call back your energy. Ask Spirit to help you do that. Selenite is a crystal. It really helps, like, bring in positive vibes towards you. Cleansing your energy is what they're telling me. So you could do that. Grandpa could be important. I'm getting that somebody could actually be taking care of their grandfather. And put your dreams on hold because you're busy taking care of other people. That is for some of you, not all of you, maybe 1 or 2 of you, but yeah. We have grandma, same with your grandmother, same situation. If your grandfather or grandma are not on this like if they're not living anymore. They could be on the other side saying, hey, I'm here. You know, they're just checking in, saying, hey, we're trying to help you on this situation. Keep going, you're doing great. Um, they're wanting you to put yourself first. If they are still living, they could have some helpful information. If not, like if you're not very close to them, if they're the ones that are actually causing this extra burden on you, it's just extra confirmation to what I've already stated in this reading. Putting your energy towards others instead of focusing on yourself. But yeah, same goes with friend. You'll know if this is yours. Long term, you need to start thinking about your long-term goals because it's important. You don't want to stick in short-term goals. We do have travel. You could be thinking about traveling. Your first answer is no. You're going to have a breakthrough once you go into meditation on what you should do. Aries could be important. That's March and April. September could be important. That's Libra and Virgo. They want you to stop and think short term. Okay. So this exhaustion, I want to say this exhaustion is not going to last forever, but you got to put your foot down. Okay. It's really important. We do have Pisces. Pisces is March and February. Leo, which is July and August. And then it does show that it says they are coming back correct. I feel like this is your own energy. I feel that like you're going to get back on track. It's just going to take a little bit of time because you need to heal. You need to ground yourself. You need to cleanse yourself. And you need to do your shadow work. Okay. They are also saying something about you could have picked up these habits because your mother, maybe your mom placed that that idea onto you that like, well, you're a mom, you don't get a break, you gotta do this, you know. You can't focus on yourself kind of deal. No, that's not true. You need to focus on your self-worth, your self-love, what you want to do in life too. Like, you don't just get cast aside because you're a mom. So if somebody told you that, they're wrong. So keep that in mind. Okay, so today we're going to do something different. So as you can see, we only got one answer. So we're going to go for your second answer. I have dowsing rods. So how these work is Spirit goes ahead and moves the rods. And what happens is when the answer is yes, it'll go crisscross. When the answer is no, it goes opposite ways, okay? So today we're going to have Spirit answer your second question since we only got one. Okay, Spirit, please answer Leo's second question. Okay, so the answer is yes. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break and then we will get into your love portion. This concludes the career portion of this reading. Before we move into the love portion of this reading, I want to share a little about Moonlight Studios. Moonlight Studios is my creative space where spirituality, storytelling, and animal protection come together. From intuitive tarot readings to my children's book Crystal Beast and my handmade crocheted jungle babies and other creations, each piece is created with intention. 15% of proceeds go directly to rainforest conservation and animal sanctuaries. If you feel called to support conscious creations that give back, you can explore everything through the Moonlight Studios website linked below. Now let's move into the love portion of your reading and see what messages Spirit has for you. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, welcome back to your love portion of the reading. Okay, so we're going to see what's coming in for you for March 2026 in regards to love. This will be for my followers and my subscribers, so make sure to follow me if you would like to be included in the collective readings, okay? I focus on the energies of my followers. Anywho, there's a particular like reading you would like to hear in regards to your ex, new love, current love, comment below. each month I go ahead and go back to the previous month. I read those comments and I will go based off of like the most comments, like the most popular comments. Okay. Majority rule kind of deal. But yeah. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This could also be for cross watchers too. What is coming in for Leo in regards to love? What is going on with their love life for March 2026? Wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm picking up somebody could be married or in a long-term relationship. Doesn't have to be marriage, but something that feels like a marriage, even if you're not like legally married. I do feel like you guys have gone into some sort of separation, but there's a lot of chemistry with you guys. I feel like there's some kind of hiccup in the relationship, and it's causing you to like reflect and to understand the other person's perspective. I do feel like you are very attracted to them. Obviously, a lot of chemistry, like I stated before. They want you to keep an open mind and to hear this person out on what exactly is going on. See their point of view on the situation. Okay. So let's see what my wisdom oracles have to say. What's going on in Leo's love life? What is going on in Leo's love life? Could be cross watcher too. Anyone dealing with the Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Warrior. Yeah, definitely something brutal has happened. Something that's caused an issue, separation, could be a divorce. If you guys were married. I feel like somebody has put up with a lot and might have gotten triggered over something that someone said or did. Tell me more. Message, yeah. Loyalty, wow. I think somebody's questioning another person's loyalty. Does say that you or them are getting a message in regards to this. Somebody could have trauma and kind of trauma dumped kind of deal. Like, I don't know, somebody could have liked someone's pictures and then automatically the other person thought, oh, they're cheating on me, or they could be cheating on me, and automatically like assumed the worst. Hope. There is hope for this connection. I do feel like this other person, whoever was being accused, I do feel like they were loyal. I feel like either somebody got involved with the situation and try to make you have doubts, or there was just some kind of like somebody was just triggered by something else this other person did, and it made them think that, oh, they're not loyal. But in reality, I do feel like it was a misunderstanding. I do feel like you need to hear them out so that an understanding will come to. I do feel like things can get worked out in this situation. I do want to pull from my soulmate and my hidden truth. Okay. Okay, so first we'll do soulmate cards. I don't do these all the time, but considering like looks like there is a misunderstanding, I want to pull from these. The numbers 2, 45, 33, 27, 43 could be important. We also have 9, 6, 9 again, and 7. Okay. Messages for Leo. What is going on? Can you feel me with you? Messages for Leo from their person. I know we are soulmates. You will always be in my heart. These are messages from them to you, okay? Even if you're a cross watcher. Open your heart. Yeah, I feel like you may have dealt with, whoever I'm speaking to, I feel like you have dealt with a lot of trust issues in the past because other people screwed you over. And I feel like you're kind of like questioning if you can trust this person. But I feel like, yes, you can trust them. I feel like it was a misunderstanding, okay? It does say, my heart aches to reconcile. Okay, hidden truth. What do they want the watcher to know? What do they want the watcher to know, Leo or their person? Just being near you is intoxicating. They really love your energy. I look for you everywhere. They're really missing you right now. Whoever your person is really misses you. I know that I crossed the line with you. Okay. Is there any more? We will be together again. They have hope that you will be together again. You guys might be like talking again, but just like a little bit, not like a lot. I want to feel that way again. This person's hoping that they can fix things with you. Oops. I know I messed it up everything. My life is not as together as it seems. For some of you, maybe they did cheat. Maybe they were unfaithful, but we'll see. I feel like for the majority, they didn't cheat. I feel like it was just some big misunderstanding. Big misunderstanding. Sorry, I'm slipping on words because Mercury retrograde is really fucking me over right now. So, I wish I could share my good news with you. You are the best thing in my life, and then I am not available. I feel like this is you. I am not available. I feel like it's you. At least the majority. You could be like not answering this person's calls because of how badly you feel like they fucked up. If you are available and they just haven't reached out, I feel like they're trying to gather their thoughts and reflect about what has happened. I kind of feel like they might feel embarrassed. Yeah, you brought a lot of happiness to their life. You could have a family with this person even. They're not feeling at peace right now. I can tell you right now. They do not feel like they're at peace. They feel like there's a lot of conflict in the air. They might actually be feeling like hopeless right now. I feel like they're feeling like their happiness was taken from them, probably by their own stupid mistakes. But there's a possibility, like flip roles if you need to, but it feels like one of the people in this relationship, it's like their energy was taken, their attention was taken by somebody else. It feels like possibility of cheating. The Emperor could be a father figure, Aries. Ace of Wands. Can you tell me more, Spirit, what happened? What happened during this situation? Can you explain more on the Ace of Wands in particular? So their wish is to start over new with you. What it's not exactly telling me like what happened in the past. What it is telling me is like what they are wanting to do for the future, like how they want to move forward and everything. They want you to forgive them, that's for sure. But they also know they can't force it. So they're just waiting to see if you're going to come forward and show any signs that you're still interested so that they can basically make a move. I think that they're feeling like this is turning out to be hopeless, though. I think they might actually be kind of giving up. They're trying to keep the hope, but it feels like it's like they kind of feel like they can't come forward. They're not going to get this another chance with you. It would be a wish come true for them. They would definitely be focusing on a new stable beginning with you. They do see you as secure, nurturing, loving, somebody who knows what they want and they go for it. I feel like if they did mess up, if they did cheat, and if like you actually have proof that they cheated, I feel like they realize that they really fucked up and they feel like they're not good enough for you. Anything else? Yeah, they want to come back together with you to make this work. Can you tell me more about the Ten of Swords? Waiting to like turn things around, but it kind of looks hopeless. You might be being cold right now. It's like facing the truth and everything. This could just been like a karmic contract between you two. You might not even be focusing on the sex anymore. You might be actually focusing on new. I kind of feel like you're putting your ex on the back burner and that you're going to just focus on the new. I feel like it's like they showed their true colors and you're not going to put up with it anymore. You're just going to call it for what it is and move towards new things. Yeah, you're healing from this. Knight of Swords. By you not coming in, like by you not showing signs that you're still interested, makes it where they're not going to come in. If you're not interested, I think they're just going to let you go. Manifesting new things again. Blocking this person. Yeah. I feel like this eclipse energy is actually making you reflect on everything and see if you really want to give it another chance or to move in a different direction. As of right now, though, I feel like you're not. Yeah, this person gives you anxiety. Like, you don't think you can trust them because of whatever they did in the past. Yeah, walking away. Ooh. New love would be more stable for you is how you feel. Because you don't have to worry about what you already know about them. Like, you might have the thought that, okay, a person can't change, like once a cheater, always a cheater kind of deal. So it'd be better, in your better interest, to just go towards somebody new and build something more secure with them. You're trying to be head over heart about this. Yeah, you're attracted, you find chemistry with this person, but I feel like you just can't, you can't trust them. You're having a breakthrough during this reflection. You're going within. Yeah, you have options. Yeah. Yeah, ultimately I feel like this person, it feels like a ongoing cycle. I feel like you're always going to have those trust issues with them, so it's just not something that's going to be obtainable. I feel like they have a lot of shit that they need to work out too, because it comes down to, if one of you guys don't have a full cup, meaning like self-love, going all in into this relationship 110%, like there's going to be issues within this relationship. You guys both have to have full cups. You have to love yourself before you can love another person. If this person doesn't feel like they can love themselves, then it's never going to work. Because honestly, they're just going to fuck things up. But yeah, I feel like you're going to go in a new direction. I feel like right now you're just reflecting about everything that's happened in your past and how you're screwed over. It's like you are forgiving and you're learning from this situation, and you are attracted to him and you have chemistry, but it's like you're keeping an open mind on like how the situation could play out. And I just feel like you're just not going for it. I feel like you think it's just going to be another repeat. But we do have Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Virgo again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I hope that helped. We're going to pull from my focus deck. Spirit, what focus messages does Leo need to focus on in regards to this reading? Think of 2 questions, yes or no. Label them 1 and 2. Order that they pop out is the order they will be answered. So it does say they are changing in school. I do feel like they're talking about how Earth is school. And we go through these different like learning experiences in our relationships. We learn about like what we can put up with, what we can't put up with, what like right from wrong, should we cheat, should we not cheat kind of deal, you know what I mean? And I feel like within time, this person could change, you know, but I feel as of right now, they're just not in that place to change. And I feel like that's what you're going to be reflecting on. And you're going to be like, okay, well, as much as I like this person, they're still going to continue down the cycle. So there's no point to repeat, you know. Sometimes, especially when it comes to karmics, we come into each other's lives to show them a lesson. They're obviously missing you right now, and your energy and everything, and maybe they need to lose you in order to learn the lesson. So that's part of the lesson contract that you guys have together. That doesn't mean you should go back to them, because then they'll change. Because the thing is that if they didn't truly lose you, they won't truly learn the lesson. So you gotta be careful with that. So new job. One of you guys could be starting a new job. You can meet this person at a new job. Yeah, they're telling me about the whole new contract thing. Exactly what I just said. With each person that you come into contact with, it's like a new contract. It's like, okay, now that contract was completed. You learned what you're supposed to learn. They learned what they're supposed to learn. It's time to like end that contract. We're moving on to a new job, you know, a new learning experience. So keep that in mind. That is the advice Spirit is trying to give you. Just go towards the new. It's going to be more rewarding for you rather than sticking with the old. New love equals new growth, new foundation, new stability over here. Okay, something that's going to be lifelong. You could be a sun sign, Leo. Stop and think, reflect, go into nature, ground yourself. May is Taurus and Gemini. February is Aquarius and Pisces. Cancer is July and June. 12/12, self-identity, stepping into power and purpose. You're finding out who you are. They want you to cleanse yourself of the situation. Again, school. Earth is school. This is a lesson. We have Pisces energy, which is February and March. We have a breakthrough coming in for you. You're going to realize this, like, hey, it's not a good idea for me to get involved within this again. It's time to heal, walk away, go towards new. Someone is wearing a mask. So when you do see this person, they could be like, oh no, I'm cool, you know, nothing affected me, you know. But in reality, they're hurting. They're hurting deep down. We have 777. Luck, wonderful things are about to happen. Grandpa could be important. Aquarius, which is February and January. With someone is wearing a mask, I am picking up on mirroring. If you are seeming like cool and nonchalant, they might be reflecting, like they might be acting the same way towards you. Just to keep that guard up, because they don't want you to know that they're hurting that bad. So if they seem cool, nonchalant, it's actually like just a mask. But yeah, they are coming back correct. Yeah, eventually this person, you know, they're actually going to realize what they lost, and eventually they are going to get on the right track. But the true question is, are you willing to take them back and, you know, deal with the possibility of it happening again? It's really up to you. You could be a rising sign, Leo. God's rejection is your protection. You're going to get a message from them, message in a bottle. They're going to say they're changing. They're trying to change for you. It's just going to be up to you if you want to go through this cycle. I do feel like you will go through this cycle again, and then you're going to... It's going to, like, something else is going to happen or trigger you, and then you're just going to be like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not going to deal with this anymore, and then you're just going to move on. We do have March, which is Aries and Pisces energy. We didn't get any yes or no, so I'm going to use my rods to answer your questions. When they go crisscross like that, it's a yes. When they go opposite, it's a no. So think of both of your questions. We're going to start off with question number 1. Spirit. Okay, let's even it out. Okay. Spirit, can you give me the answer to the viewer's question 1? Okay, so that's a yes. Okay, Spirit. Let's even this out. Okay. Can you give me the question to the viewers, or the answer to question number 2, please? That's a yes. Okay, so both of those were yeses. Last but not least, we're going to pull from my Patreon deck. I always call it that. My name deck. This could be your name, their name, a nickname, a last name, your father's name. This is in regards to both the first reading, which is career, and this reading, which is love. It's just extra confirmation. If you would like to join my Patreon, you can get your name added to this deck. We have Brian. I'm also picking up on somebody who might like to watch Family Guy. The dog. Okay, Spirit, tell me the name of people watching this reading, or anyone affiliated with this reading, or this the first reading too, the money messages. I always go through it twice. Okay. Yeah, if you'd like to get your name added, you can do so by becoming a Patreon member. Information is down in the description box below. So yeah, we have Brian, Rachel, Brent, Michelle, Zach, Adam. If it's spelled differently, it doesn't mean that it's not your name, okay, or their name. It just means I spelled it differently. We have Natasha, Ariana, Olivia, Julia, Amelia, Joseph. I also heard Josephine. Cindy, Luna, Emma, Hillary, Leanna, Nick, Elijah, Thomas, Tiffany, Andrea, Joey, Haley, Jamie, Robert, Sophia, Edward, Henry, Tyler, Austin, Liam, Daniel, Aiden, Alejandro, Wyatt, Jay, Peyton, Angelique, Jose, David, Scott, and Noah. So Leo, I hope that this helped. I hope that there is something that you could have gained from this. Make sure you turn on that notification bell. That way you're notified for whenever I go drop another video. Check out my other videos on my channel. It's all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You have multiple placements in your chart, so this is only part of your story, okay? If you're looking for like love readings, it's important to check out the Venus placement because that is in regards to your love life. So just throwing that out there. But yeah, so I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, and I hope to read for you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.